This is video number 22 for things not working, and it's called the cutoff routine using sinuosity as the defining factor. iRIC and MATLAB cutoff at different years. I am currently evaluating version 27 of the iRIC code. And my very first test was to use the sinuosity-driven cutoff routine. Both the MATLAB and the iRIC models appear, and I say appear because I haven't done an exhaustive test, they appear to predict similar migration, but they differ at when they make the cutoff occur. I don't consider this a particularly polished video because I wanted to get it out quickly. But I will show you how the output from each model comes out and show you exactly where those output differ. First, to show you what I'm using, this is the Ord Ferry Reach, and it has this particular bend in it, which is prime for cutoff, and I often use it when I'm evaluating cutoffs and how they work or don't work. This is the same example in MATLAB. Here's the area where the cutoff is, and what I am doing is I am running it from year 2016 in both models. In iRIC this is year 2016, and here the second year is year 2016. I have been careful to match the calculation conditions in both of them. Just to show you a quick picture, this is what I have used in both the MATLAB and in the iRIC. Never hurts to look at it more than once. But there it is, 2.5, 0, 0.5, 0.5, 680. Of course the 680 won't be invoked here because we're using the sinuosity threshold. And now I'll show you the results from both of the models. Just to be a little bit thorough here, I will show you what I did first. And that was I ran them both until the finish year, which is 2066, and I compared the two. You can see it's the iRIC and MATLAB both compared here, and except for little wiggles in the smoothing, some difference here, but anyway, right in the area here it looks pretty similar. Now I'm going to show you the results from iRIC. I isolated the time when it cut off. So this was year 2038 in iRIC, and there's year 2039. So it cut off between 38 and 39 in iRIC. And here are the results for the MATLAB code. It's a very similar cutoff. It cuts off in a similar way, but it cuts off between 1942 and 1943. Okay? 4 years different than the iRIC. So here's the iRIC cutoff put with it. And so I thought, well, maybe it's an issue of smoothing, you know, because they cut off in a similar position there, and I haven't evaluated that particular part. So what I did was I said, well, what does 1938 look like in the iRIC model, and what does 1938 look like in the MATLAB model? Okay, well, let's turn on 1938 in iRIC, and then let's put on 1938 in MATLAB. Well, it's so small it disappears underneath. So it appears that 1938 in iRIC and MATLAB are identical, but that the cutoff algorithm makes it cut off in 38 in iRIC and 42 in MATLAB. That's as far as I've taken the problem. Okay? I did try it with two different smoothings, both the standard smoothing and the legacy smoothing that you have as options, and I got the same results in both. I have not evaluated the upstream and downstream factors to see if they've worked. In addition, I have not yet evaluated the distance routine, but I thought I would get you these results as quickly as I could. So in summary, using the sinuosity threshold, it appears to work differently in iRIC and MATLAB, making it cut off at different years. Okay? Thank you.